So in the past few weeks, Ben Simmons has requested a trade from the Philadelphia 76ers after a subpar performance in last year's playoffs. Let's talk about it. So after refusing to work on his jump shot for the third consecutive year in a row, and having a complete mental collapse in last year's playoffs, Ben Simmons and his agent Rich Paul requested a trade from the Philadelphia 76ers on the heels of reports that the team ridiculed and called him out publicly about his performance. This seems to have been the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back. Nevertheless, since Ben Simmons' trading stock is inevitably down due to his poor playoff performance, it is going to be a nasty uphill battle for the 76ers to find a team willing to trade for him. However, Ben Simmons is still a very good player even with his bad playoff performance. Last season, he came in as a close second for Defensive Player of the Year. He is also an All-NBA player, and he is one of the best passers and floor generals in the league, and I will argue top 5. He's nearly unstoppable downhill, and most of his game is pretty solid. He quite literally only lacks a jump shot. And the great and late Kobe Bryant even advised that if he gets a jump shot, he will be unstoppable, and I agree. So with all things considered, and hoping, since he is requesting a trade, that he will inevitably get his mind together and his shot on track for the new team that he plays for. These will be the best trading options for the 76ers, in my opinion. Let's begin. So the first trade option that the 76ers should consider should be with the Sacramento Kings for Buddy Hield and Tyrese Halliburton. 76ers should do this trade because it spaces out the floor and everybody will be able to eat. Buddy Hield and Tyrese Halliburton are great perimeter players, both shooting around 40% from the three, which is something the 76ers needed since Ben wasn't shooting a lot anyway. This will also give Halliburton and Hield the starting positions at the 1 and the 2 respectively, which will also effectively upgrade the 76ers bench and bolster their depth. On top of that, the salaries work. The Kings will be getting back an All-NBA player with elite floor general skills, as well as a top 2 defender. Even with all the first-round draft picks, the Kings haven't reached the playoffs in several years. With Ben Simmons, they will, at minimum, have a higher chance at making the postseason. Besides his rookie season, the 76ers have made it to the playoffs every year since Ben Simmons was drafted, and that experience is valuable. Next up, we will have Simmons headed to Minnesota for D'Angelo Russell in a straight-up swap. There have been reports that Minnesota is actually interested in a trade for Ben Simmons, but we don't know exactly what they are willing to give the 76ers in return. In a perfect world, the Sixers would get D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards for Ben straight up, but the likelihood of this happening is slim to none. Nevertheless, Ben Simmons for D'Angelo Russell can work financially, and the 76ers would, more than likely, be better off with this trade. D'Angelo Russell is a career mid-range perimeter player who doesn't like clogging up the lane, and this will work perfectly for the 76ers franchise player, Joel Embiid, to do his work in the post and dominate. Russell is also a great passer, so the 76ers wouldn't be missing anything at the point guard spot. As for Minnesota, they will definitely be upgraded defensively, while having a great floor general and passer in Ben Simmons, which should go well with the Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns tandem. If this team is assembled and healthy, I'll say that the trade was a step in the right direction. The last and third option would be for the 76ers to trade Ben Simmons to the Washington Wizards for Bradley Beal. For the past 2 years, there have been rumblings and rumors about Bradley Beal being traded or requesting a trade. Now, there are many reasons why Bradley Beal should leave, but the main reason is because he's a great player on a losing ball club. Furthermore, the Washington Wizards don't really seem like they want to pull out all the stops in acquiring help that makes sense, nor do they have a chance to draw any all-star talent to their city because Washington isn't a hotspot nor a top market in the NBA. So with this trade, besides the salaries working out, everyone involved will get a chance at a fresh start. Ben will get the chance to be the centerpiece of a team, and Bill will have a higher chance of becoming an All-NBA player and having deep playoff runs with the possibility of contending for a championship. And since Joel Embiid is the franchise player for the 76ers, the addition of Beal will allow for more spacing and positive scoring from anywhere on the floor. and that's 3-point shooting included. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, those are the best trading options for the 76ers in my opinion. Please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. I really want to know what you guys feel as though is the best option. Me personally, I really like the Kings trade for Buddy Hield and Tyrese Haliburton. I feel as though when we get those two guys, it's 2 for 1 for 1. And one can fill the point guard position, and they both shoot the 3, and they both can go in the lane. They both have defense. I think that's like a match made in heaven. Plus the salaries work, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Just make sure you comment, like, rate, subscribe. And again, have a good day. And I appreciate you guys watching. Peace out!